I created a webinar for the Revamp Your Brand Inner Circle, but I'm going to decide to shoot this for YouTube as well to help contractors who ultimately need help. Because a lot of contractors wants to share their projects in a unique way to their audience to gain a client on social media. But because you market yourself as just someone who does quality work, it's not enough to have an impact to many people to the point where they're always in your inbox. Clients are always reaching out to you for your service. So you don't have a marketing problem, you have a strategy problem. And this is going to be the 10 things contractors need to stop doing on social media to separate themselves and create a brand for their business. The first piece of content or style that you need to stop doing on social media is stop posting just befores and afters without any context. Before and after shots are easy content, I get that, but when that's all you're sharing, it lacks personality and impact. So instead, try adding a story behind the project. Learn to explain the client's problems, how you solved it, and what made this project unique. People need to see people that are confident enough in their work to be able to trust the person that's speaking in the video. Think about it like this. Every contractor can show before and after, right? But if that's all you're posting, you're missing out on an opportunity to share what makes your work different. People aren't just hiring you to change the look of a space. They're hiring you because they want someone they trust to solve their unique problem. One of the best styles that I like to do when I'm working with contractors is telling them to talk about the challenges that the client they're helping was facing at the moment that they reached out. So maybe they had a drainage issue that was ruining their landscape, or maybe they wanted to modernize their space but wasn't sure where to start. Explain what was at stake for them. And then you could talk about how your approach solved it. What steps did you take to make sure the end result would not only look good, but function well over time? You have to explain this in your content so they can see and hear from you of what goes into it and what is going to make it unique. Maybe it was like a complex terrain that you had to take care of, or a specific material that a client wanted, or I don't know, a tight deadline you were able to meet. So by adding these details, you're not only making the project more memorable, but you're showing people the thought, skill, and care that goes into your work. That's what helps people connect with you and see you as someone they would want to work with. Number 2, I see this all the time. Stop using overused stock images. This is the most embarrassing thing that you can do on social media. People want to see your work, not a generic image anyone can pull off of Google. Stock images make you look like a cookie cutter contractor. Showcase like a real project, or behind the scenes shots, or the team moments that reflect your personality and brand. Stock photos can look so polished, but they don't show who you are and what you bring to the table. They make you look like you're just another contractor, one that could be anywhere and may not even have the real experience in the work that you're talking about. Focus on good quality pictures. And I'm not saying show just the beautiful side of your project, but show the messy work site in progress as well. Some close-up details of the materials you're using, or just add an end of the day shot of your crew. Like, all of this stuff shows you more than just the actual end result. The whole goal is to give people certainty, because sometimes they are spending $5, $10, $20, $30, $50,000 on a project, and they don't want to just hire somebody because they got stock images from Google. You want to show the potential client that you're not just another contractor, you're skilled, reliable, professional with real experience and personal touch. So number 3, stop using low quality photos. I did touch on high quality pictures, but if you have a cheap phone, you got to upgrade it. Blurry or poorly lit photos sends the wrong message about your work. High quality visuals show pride in your craft and attention to details. And these are qualities that potential clients want in a contractor. Invest in a decent phone. It doesn't matter how good the actual work is. If you have blurry pictures on your social media or videos, it's going to make you look unprofessional. And blurry photos and pictures can make people wonder if you put the same lack of attention into your projects as you did in the pictures or videos. When you see other contractors investing in high quality videos, it's because they have pride in what they do. It's a huge difference that says, I'm professional who cares about details, and potential clients notice this. They want a contractor who takes care of not only the work, but how they present it. Think of this as part of your brand. The pictures and videos are often the first impression people have of your work, so make sure that they see the best side of it. Number 4, stop posting inconsistently. If your social media is only active every few months, people might assume you're not reliable. Posting regularly shows that you're active and open for business. Consistency does equal credibility and creates brand recognition. You have to show on social media that you're active, engaged, and ready to take on new projects. If it looks like you rarely update your social media, people automatically assume that you're too busy, unavailable, or just not paying attention to your business online. Consistency shows people that you're serious about your work and your clients. This is just part of business and marketing. They have to know that you're present and committed. Like if you care about your business enough, you wouldn't make it an excuse every single time because it's only 90-second videos. It's only 30-second, 15 seconds story. Like just show a quick behind the scenes, post whatever you can. And again, just be active because over time, people will start to remember you and see you as the go-to contractor that they can trust. And you never know, somebody can see you that they might know somebody that might need your service. Like keep in mind that it's not about just that audience that you have. Think about who they know and their audience, who they can refer you to. Social media is connected to so many people. Maybe you don't have a lot of followers, but work with what you have and build from there by just showing up. Going on to number 5, stop talking like a traditional salesman on social media. That is so weird. People go on social media for different purposes, but it's definitely not to be sold consistently. They're not scrolling on their feed looking for a hard sell or the next limited time offer. Like what they really want is to trust you before they even think about hiring you. When you're writing your captions out or talking on camera, talk to people like you would to a friend. You have to be able to show you know what you're doing and that you care about their needs first to be able to build a community or an audience. Instead of just saying, we do great landscaping, explain how to spot a common landscaping mistake or share how a certain design choice can increase a property's value. This is how you build trust because you're showing your expertise without pushing for a sale right away. When you give valuable, helpful information, you start to position yourself as a knowledgeable professional. People will begin to feel more comfortable with you knowing that you're not just trying to sell them something, but rather you're here to genuinely help them solve a problem. When that connection is built, they're more likely to reach out to you when they need your service. All right, number 6. Stop ignoring engagement. I don't get why people do this, and I don't get why contractors aren't willing to simply take the time to build and nurture a relationship on social media. Ignoring those interactions might make you seem distant or detached, and that's the last thing that you want. Your followers want to feel like they matter, that you're paying attention to them. Thank people for their comments, answer any questions they might have, and even start any type of conversation that you can to be able to continue to build a relationship and also get the engagement. If someone asks about a specific service, take the opportunity to share a little bit more about it. If someone compliments your work, thank them, send them a voice message, and tell them a bit about what went into the project if you can. It's all about building that relationship. When you engage with your audience, you're showing that you care. It's a huge part of building trust with a potential client, and it makes you more approachable and human. People are much more likely to reach out for your services if they feel like you're genuinely interested and willing to connect with them. Number 7, you got to stop focusing only on your services. The fact that business owners are missing out on the opportunity to build their brand or create an identity for their business on social media is what's making them not grow. People don't want to just hire a contractor because of the service they offer. They hire you because of why you do what you do and what you stand for. This is where you can really set yourself apart from the competition. So instead of only posting about what you can do, share what makes you different. Talk about your commitment to quality. Maybe you always go that extra mile to make sure every project is done right. Share the values that guide your work, whether it's reliability, honesty, or attention to details. People love to see the heart behind the business. So don't be afraid to share why you started in this industry in the first place. People want to connect with people, and your story is one of the most powerful things that they can connect with. Maybe it was to help people create the homes of their dreams, or I don't know, perhaps you've always had a passion for building things that last. They have to know that why first. And because you're taking that approach that most contractors aren't, they're not just seeing you as a contractor anymore. They're seeing someone they can trust who shares their values. This is how people can see you differently, but also relate to you. I keep saying this over and over. We're on number 8. Stop posting without a strategy. Think about what you want each post to achieve. Are you trying to educate, inspire, or build trust? Or is it a call to action post? Plan each piece of content to guide your audience towards seeing you as the expert and the go-to contractor in your field. If you're just posting random updates without a clear goal, you're not going to see the kind of growth you're looking for. If you want to educate an audience, share tips or insights that helps people understand something they might not know. I don't know, maybe like how to maintain their roof or how to choose the right materials. If you're aiming to inspire people, share success stories or a highlight challenging project you've worked on, or just simply build and trust content, the behind the scenes footage of your team at work or the testimonials from your happy clients. Like each post, like I said, has to have an actual objective. You can work directly with me by just reaching out to me, and we can create a real content strategy for your social media to be able to position yourself as a brand and stop posting like everyone else. My team and I can help you with planning the content, editing the content, and also managing your platform. So don't be afraid to reach out to me. Now let's go on to the last two. Number 9, stop ignoring video content. Videos is one of the most engaging forms of content, but contractors are still hesitant to try it. You don't need to overthink it. Even simple videos explaining a process, showing a project in progress, or answering frequently asked questions makes a big difference in helping people feel connected and informed. These simple videos help people feel connected to you because they see the person behind the business and they get a better understanding of your expertise. It humanizes your brand and shows potential clients that you know what you're talking about. Grab your phone, press record, show your face, and share your knowledge. The more that you do it, the more comfortable you'll become and the stronger the connection will be with your audience. People want to see the real you. The video is one of the best ways to do that. And the last one, stop copying what everyone else is doing. If every contractor's social media looked the same, you're just going to blend in with the crowd. How are you really going to stand out? Because saying that you're going to bring a vision to life or you do quality work isn't enough. You won't attract the right clients that you want from social media by just doing that. Think about your unique value proposition. What makes you different? Do you have a particular process that you follow that sets you apart? Maybe you take the extra time to ensure every detail is perfect, or you're known for a specific approach to a certain type of project. I don't know. Whatever it is, highlight that. Whether it's the way that you communicate with the clients, how you tackle complex projects, your favorite style or type of work you specialize in, showcase what makes you different. There's no rules to creativity. There's only the limits that you set on yourself. I know for a fact that being as authentic as you can be on social media will set you apart because everybody is just following the wrong person. The opportunity on social media is there, especially if you're in an area where contractors or other business owners just aren't promoting themselves as much on social media. You have the opportunity right now to take over that market, but you're just not believing in it enough. And that's pretty much it. If this was helpful, leave a comment, give it a like, and if you want to work with me directly, like I said, you can look for my email down in the description below. I work with contractors all over, and we can get you on the right path to branding your business on social media.